Hello everybody and welcome back to We Got Skills. I am Xander Witch and this is a Minecraft 1.8 survival tutorial. We are where we left off last time in our little hidey hole, and the moon is just going down, so the sun is rising and we can venture out. Now today I think the first thing we need to do is focus on mining, which is, as you might guess, a very important skill in Minecraft. um, You can find a lot of things while mining. But right now we're going to focus on, if we find something else, I'd be lucky. But right now we're focusing mainly on getting some iron, because iron is better than stone equipment. You can also make armor out of it, which helps protect you against the monsters. So we need 34 iron, I've decided, if we're going to try to find it, which will give us enough for a couple of important iron tools, a set of armor, shears, and a bucket. And I can tell you what good those all are as we get to it. But what we're looking for now is a nice hole in the ground, so we can mine. So this time, I haven't pre-scouted out the area yet, so I am starting off fresh as you are, and so we're just going to look for a nice hole in the ground and hope it leads to adventure for us. Let's hope it leads somewhere. Now the spiders, you'll notice, let me see, is it past sunset enough? Spiders are actually not aggressive during the day. They will look at you, but they won't attack you. But one thing from spiders is good to get is their string, because you need it for bows. So I'm sorry to say spider, but I am going. Now once you attack them, they will attack back. So I'm going to kill him because I want to collect his string. And you need 3 string to make a bow. So another thing you need, for bow you need string and sticks. And then you have to collect stuff for arrows, which is feathers, sticks, and flint. And flint comes from gravel. So I'm just going to check out this area. Now, do you hear that bubbling noise? It means there is lava around here somewhere, and it's probably underground. Now, maybe we can find a cave or something. I don't want to just go dig randomly, because sometimes it's harder to find than you might think. Now, I saw over here, I think, a hole in a hill. We'll go over there and see if... But sometimes there are lava lakes on the surface. Now here we go. This might be something. It looks like it might be the start of a ravine, but I'm not sure. A ravine is a big gap in the ground there. It often goes much deeper than this one obviously is. This is just a little vale or something. Not much down there, but a ravine is huge, and it can be the source of many good things. But here, look, we've got our first iron. You can mine iron with stone tools, as you can see here. So I am going to mine that. And I would suggest that don't just mine what you see when you find an ore, like iron. Go ahead and mine around it a little bit, because sometimes when it spawns, it can spawn an angle. And so if you mine right around it, you can, you might miss some that you might have otherwise not missed. So, especially when you're low on supplies like we are when we first get started. Now, it looks like there wasn't any more, but cobble is one of those things that you can definitely use, although there's one of those noises again. Sometimes you find yourself with too much cobble, like you're filling your inventory and you want to get other things, so you can always toss it because it's very easy to find. That noise is one of those Minecraft sounds that indicates there's a cavern nearby. Now, it might just be talking about this one. So, we're going to head down here, and as you go, light your way up. Some of the other YouTubers, and me as well, I've picked it up. I put torches on the right side on the wall every time. And that way, when I need to find my way back up to the surface, I always know to, put the torches on my left, and I can find my way out. And look, we have some more iron already. Doing pretty good. Now, iron, when you get it in this form, you can't use it right away. So I'm just going to dig back a couple more, see if I missed any. Now, one thing you have to be careful of as you mine is that this dark spot down here, it can spawn monsters. So you got to listen carefully, and also just light your way up as you go. And it will keep keep monsters off your back, you're probably going to see some. Now this looks like a dead end, so there's nothing else down here, although listen to that. That is the sound of skeleton. Now there may be another cavern nearby. I'm going to make some more torches. As you might remember, our recipe was sticks and coal. I still got some coal left over, so that's good. But we'll go back up to the surface and explore some more. I found it to be much more effective to find the holes that are already dug in the ground, although you can start your own. If you cannot find a hole in the ground, sometimes you just dig a stairway straight down and see what happens. Yeah, I don't know. I'm wondering where I heard that skeleton. There must be another cavern about, but it might not be so obvious to get to. And you can get to some of these caverns from the water, but the problem is when you go down in the water, you see those little bubbles. When you run out of bubbles, you start taking damage because you can drown in Minecraft. So, just seeing if this leads anywhere. Not particularly. So I'm going to head over to what I thought was a cave in the side of a hill. Which is that, I think. Yeah. We'll see if that leads anywhere. If not, plains are a good spot to find big holes in the ground. That's the biome we're in right now. This grassy plain. You know, this little hole looked bigger from over there. Haha, it's just a hole through a hill. Oh, but what is this? Oh, sandstone. Okay, this is a good time to teach you another lesson in Minecraft physics. Ah, we're right in a lake. Okay, let's get to the other side of this. So we don't want to get drowned while we're doing this. Okay, yeah, we are on lake here. Almost, if you dig underneath that sandstone, do you see there's an empty block there? It will stand up, as will dirt and just about any other Minecraft thing. Trees can float in Minecraft. But sand and gravel are the two things that will fall just like regular, in real life, So, if I dig this block out from under here, see how the sand will fall down and fill in the space. Now that is important because it leads to one of the most important basic rules in Minecraft, which is never dig straight up. Because if you dig straight up, say through a stone block, and there's sand above it, that sand will fall on you and it can actually suffocate you if you don't move fast enough. And the same is true with gravel. So, and the other rule in Minecraft, which is never dig straight down, like right underneath of you, because sometimes there can be lava hidden underneath there and you will fall in it and most probably die because lava will burn you to death. And it will say, Sanderwich tried to swim in lava. So we have some of our iron. It's not in a usable form yet, but we'll get to that later. We have 8, but we really could use more. So let's see what we can find. Any holes in the ground here? Oh, look, pumpkins. That's cool. We found some pumpkins. We can use those on a farm later. You can make pumpkin pie and jack-o'-lanterns and all kinds of interesting things. So I'm going to pick these up. Uh-oh. And my axe is broken. This is why I always carry wood. Or a spare crafting table, or both. So I can make my crafting table, set it down, and we'll make a new axe. And we could... There we go. There's our stone axe. Okay, now I'm going to pick that back up because I'll no doubt need it later. I like to carry when I go on an expedition torches, coal, a stack of cobble, maybe some gravel if I have it, or dirt, and a stack of wood because for things like this when I need some extra tools. So I'm going to explore a little bit and I will come back on when we have found a place to mine. I'll be right back. And welcome back. It didn't take very long at all. I just had to travel a little bit further on the plains and I not only found a couple of interesting spots we can try out for mining, but I also found a cool little lava lake. Now we don't need this right now, but it's nice to know it's here. If you want, you can note down the location so you can come back to it later. Found some more pumpkins. I think I'm good with my 4 for now, but we'll know where those are later because we noted them on our coordinates. But I found some, I think this is the extreme hills biome, although I'll know for sure once we get in it. Um, let's get up here, and it's got a couple of cool holes in the ground, so let's see, let's look at our biome. Yep, extreme hills. Now, the one thing that extreme hills are noted for is they can contain emeralds. Now, emeralds aren't really good for a lot in Minecraft unless you have a mod on, like with the mod ore spawn, which is quite a huge one. You can make armor and things with it. Now, however, the one thing emeralds are good for in vanilla Minecraft is trading with villagers, and sometimes they have what you need, although their deals aren't always the best. And but here, I'm gonna mine this coal just to make sure we don't run out, and then there are a couple of holes we can follow into the ground. They look like they go fairly deep, maybe not huge, but enough maybe to find the iron we need. So I will show you the first one in just a minute. I don't know if we'll get to the second one. It depends on how far the first one goes. Now, as you'll notice, I may have mentioned in the previous episode, but mining certain things like coal gives you experience points too. So at the bottom there, you see our level 5, which is slowly filling in until when it fills in, it will get to level 6. There are other things that give you experience too, and we'll hit those as we go along. But whenever you hear that sound, well, this is a nice bit of coal. Whenever you hear that little tinkling sound, like little bells tinkling, it signifies that you're getting experience. Yeah, we're going to have to make a new pick soon, so it's good we have that crafting table. Now, like you can mine coal and iron with a stone pick, but once you get past those things, and you can mine stone with a stone pick too, you can mine stone with a wooden pick even, but once you get past those to diamond, redstone, gold, emeralds, you need an iron pick. So at first when I saw this little hole, I thought, oh, it doesn't go very far because I just see out the other side. And we will need this coal to smelt our iron because we can't use it as iron blocks. We need iron ingots. So if you wonder why I'm spending time on all this coal, but it's essential in Minecraft. And it's a good thing it spawns so much because you need it for a lot of things. And I found, yeah, just playing multiplayer, and you need it even more because if you're going to be making stuff for other players or, doing more stuff, then you need more of it. So, okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put a torch up here just to show this is where I started. So, help me get my way out. Now we have to be careful here because it is dark down here, so there could be monsters. Okay, I'm trying to look. It is pretty dark down here, so it's hard to see any ores. I see some coal there. Probably don't need those quite so close together. I'll be a little bit frugal with my torches, but I need to see at the same time. Ah, that is an interesting sound and one we want to avoid right now. That sound. That is an Enderman. Now the thing is, they hit pretty hard. I'm not going to really run away, but I'm going to come up here in the light and make another pick. Now they can be in the light, but the Endermen are tricky. I'm not sure if we saw one in the last episode or not. But the thing about Endermen is that don't look them in the eyes, because when you look them in the eyes, they will attack. Make another pick there. Now, once you're fully armored and have a good sword, it's okay if they attack, because you can kill them. But with no armor, like I am right now, and a stone sword, that would be really hard. So you just don't look them in the eye, kind of look down when you're passing them by, and you should be okay. So, there's our coal again. Still on the lookout for iron. Whoa! What happened? Oh, that was interesting. That doesn't happen very often, but Minecraft just crashed out of the blue. So, that's what happened. So, here we are. Let's get our coal. And hope that doesn't happen again. That was really strange because, like I said, Minecraft hardly ever crashes, especially when it's vanilla. So, which is a really nice thing. Anyway, we're getting our coal. We will keep heading down this cave and see if we can find some iron. So, yeah, and iron, like certain ores are level dependent. That means they're dependent on the Y level of the game, how high or low you are. But iron spawns in the more common levels, and it can spawn all the way down too. So I really need to eat. I am supposed to be teaching how to survive, and if we do get hit by a monster, if we are hungry, we will be losing hearts. Now I only have 2 things left, and one is uncooked. 2 pieces of chicken. So I think we're going to, before we finish our mining, which sometimes this is what you have to do, you have to take time out to feed yourself, is I think we're going to have to go and visit those little piggies I saw up here. That we saw. Yeah, sorry piggies, but we need food. So you gotta left click on them to hit them with your sword. How many did we pick up that time? 3. Okay, maybe one more will be enough for our little mining trip. We might not get 3 every time. Like that time we got 3 that time too. Okay, cool. We'll leave you piggies alone for now. So, but we will have to cook that pork because it gives us more saturation, so to speak, which means it'll last longer when you eat it. So it'll keep you full longer. So I am going to, maybe I'll set up a furnace right here at the top, and so we can be cooking our pork while we're mining. And maybe I'll set our crafting table over here and go ahead and right click on it and a furnace just all the way around like we made last time. And we'll put it right here. Put a little coal in it. No, we only need 1 piece to cook that pork, so we'll just do that for now. Save our coal in case we need it for more torches. Oh, I hear a zombie. Oh, and a creeper. Oh, great. Have we met creepers yet? Creepers are hard. There's a system. They're gonna blow. Yeah, this is a really hard place to kill a creeper because you kind of need to hit them, back off, hit them again, back off. Usually 3 times with a stone sword, sometimes 4. And this is not a really easy place to back off from. But you want to get as far, if it's going to explode, which you'll be able to hear by that hissing sound, you want to get as far away from them as you can. Now the zombies are another matter. I can hear them down there. Let's see more. I'm looking for ore too. I see coal. Now you might want to make sure you have a good area of escape here. So like a stairway. Oh, there they come. Oh, 2 of them. Just start swinging. Sometimes they can never hit you if you get them before they even get to you. And being ahead of them like this, if you jump and attack, you can get a critical strike. I don't think I got one that time. But that is the way to get a critical strike if you're above them. Oh yeah, see, this does go on for a while in more than one direction, so... Ah, and there's more iron. Now we know there's iron on both sides. How great. We heard another zombie, so he may be around here sooner or later. Now one thing you could do too is go and light up a little bit past where you are, so that, you know, and then come back to do your mining. Now they may still come from the other side, so you just have to be careful, especially creepers, because they're really quiet and they can come up right behind you and you won't even know it until you hear them hissing. And when they're hissing, they're about to blow up. So, okay, yep, there's another piece up there. I'm going to put this torch here for now so I can see better when I'm mining. Just check out around, make sure I didn't miss any. And right now at this stage in the game we can always use more stone. Okay, get this over here. Oh, I hear a spider. We found a nice interesting cave here. Okay, how are we doing? We got 18. We need almost twice that much. I definitely hear spiders. Okay, let's head down here and see. I'm gonna take this torch so it doesn't confuse me on the way back up. Remember, torch is on the right. So, oh yes, I hear the zombies. They could. It almost sounds like there's another cavern behind one of these walls. Ah, and so there is. Hello, a big one. Hello, and look, you can hit him through here. They can't get you. Hello. I like it when I can kill them that way. Like, you can't catch me. Now the problem here is they're going to have been spawning behind this wall because it's so close. Ah, skelly. Yee. Now this is going to be a little hard because the best thing to kill a skeleton with is a bow and arrow. But if you can get up on top of them before they actually start shooting at you, that's good because it's hard because their arrows can knock you back and just make it hard to get to them, and before you know it, you're dead. Mushroom! Mushrooms only grow in dark places, and you cannot eat them straight up like that. Hopefully we'll gather the ingredients later and we'll make mushroom stew, which is a very filling Minecraft dish, but the problem is it does not stack, and because it doesn't stack, it fills up your inventory really quickly. So, for that reason, it is not a favorite food of mine, even though it fills up like 4 hunger bars and lasts a long time. Trying to get some more of this coal. Now, see how I'm digging at an angle and not straight up? That's it, just in case there's lava around somewhere. I hear pigs. We must be close to the surface again. Although sometimes if you have... Oops. Hey, I just hit something. I just hit a button maybe I'll share with you, which is Q. If you want to let something go, you know, you can just pick it up out of your inventory like this and toss it on the ground. And if you can just run over it, it will, you can pick it back up. But another way is to hit the Q button. When you hit Q, well, see, you just toss it out of your inventory. Yep, I'm close up to the ground again. Through another hole, apparently. So, there's another command. Now you know, because I accidentally did it. I hit Q instead of W. So, which is to walk forward. So, use your mouse to guide and your WASD keys to move around. Yeah. Okay, let's head down here. It's all dark and scary. I wonder if we'll find emeralds. That would be interesting. But we can't mine them. Oh, there's some more iron. Great. I hear water flowing as well. Now let's see if we can reach up to get this iron. I'm trying not to stand right underneath of it, but I don't hear any lava, but you never know. Oh, yay. I love it when there's a good amount. Okay, now we gotta get this iron. I'm glad it's not so far up that we can't get to it without making some kind of structure to get us up there. Okay, now let me make sure I picked it all up. Okay, I think I saw another one. Yep, over to the side there. 2, actually. 3. This is why you keep digging sometimes. 4. Make sure I picked it all up. I'm going to dig a couple back just to see if we missed any. Nope, I don't see any. Okay. How are we doing? 29. We need 2 more to get the items that I mentioned. I hope I am not being too greedy. Oh, and Oh, and there's one right there that we dropped, so looks like we just need one more iron. And like I said, coal's a good thing to have, so I'm going to get it while we got it. And at this point, when we're not killing a ton of monsters, it gives you experience too. Okay, I'm going to head back up to my crafting table. Torch is on the left, which will help me out here. Now there is where we split off and tried that other direction. And right now I'm gonna put a piece of cobblestone here. And cobblestone rarely spawns naturally. There are cases where it does, so I will know that that's the spot where I was attacking that zombie, and when I want to go back to where I was. Okay. Did I not make a way up here? There we go. Okay. I usually try to make sure I can just jump up. So, okay. Got our pork. I hear a spider. Oh, it's nighttime. That's why, because the mobs will be coming in. Now I'm going to put one on the ground just to light it up a little bit here. Okay, we need a new pick again. Where are you? I think they're coming. I think they're outside. I just don't want to be surprised. Ah, there's our spider. Okay, got another string. Did I get my pick? Nope, I got my sticks, but not my pick. Okay, here we go. I'm going to make another stone pick for now. And while we're here, and because our pork is finished cooking, oh, there's a skeleton out there. I'm going to start smelting this iron that we got, because it takes a while. I'm going to put 4 in there. That will smelt the 30 iron. And we're going to head back down while that's smelting. The other thing is it's safe in there for now. If while we're exploring, if we do get killed and lose our inventory, because if you get killed, you lose everything in your inventory. It's safe in the furnace. It'll still be there when we get back. So, but right now our spawn point is going to be our original spawn point because we haven't. Do we have a bed yet? I don't think we do. Yeah, because we haven't found sheep yet. I'm trying to remember from last time. So, okay, here we go. Let's head back down to where we were. Keep going down into this nice, big, deep, dark hole. And see if we can find a little bit more iron. I guess we need 2 more pieces. I thought we only needed 1, but I hear a skeleton, so we got to be careful. Like I said, they'll knock you back. They can be hard to kill when you don't have a bow. Is that what I think it is? Sure is. There's our 2 pieces of iron. Oh, and we get a little extra bonus. Get a little bit of this, which is one of the new stones is granite. I'm just going to put up a torch there and one over here. Okay, and this is a spot we can come back to because since it seems to go down even further, maybe we can explore there for emeralds or diamonds later. But for now, this episode, we're going to concentrate on getting our armor, and I'm going to do the same thing this time. That gives me a tip because, like I said, cobble, because when you mine this stone and it turns into cobble, you know, and you can use that cobble to kind of signal yourself because cobble, the only time I've seen it spawn naturally is in a dungeon. And there'll be more than one there, so that's helped me get back up. So, I'm just hopping up here, pushing the space bar, and I'm going to check this area out right over here while I wait for that iron to finish mining. Right now we have 14 ingots, so that's what those ingots are. What happens after you spawn or you smelt your iron ore. I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of it in with one more. You can just leave a bunch of coal in there if you want to, but since I know I'm going to be picking that up and taking it with me soon and go back to our hidey hole, then I'm going to leave it there. So, just checking out what's in the area. There's a cow. I see lots of pigs and cows, but not many sheep because I would really love to make a bed. That is one of the great first things you can do, or that you should do in Minecraft if you can. But you need wool. I need and for wool you need sheep. I can't. I'm gonna feel really silly if we already made a bed in our hidey hole and I just forgot. Because it was a few days between this episode and the last one, and I've done some other things in the meanwhile. Okay. Yeah. Well, what should we do? Let's go explore some more, and we'll come back. It seems like we'll go explore that cave some more while we wait for our iron to smelt. And any more iron we get, we can smelt back at the hidey hole. Why don't we go this way this time? See what we can find. It's kind of a low cave here. I don't think we're going to run into emeralds today because I think they spawn lower down like diamonds do. And right now we are pretty high still, level 56. So for diamonds, I don't think they spawn above level 15. And usually I mine around 10 to 12 when I'm looking for them. So, and they are pretty uncommon. Though they're definitely worth looking for. Yes, I know. There are lots of caves around here. We found a good spot to mine. Ah, and we broke right through to another cave here. Oh, and lava. Underground lava. Cool. Let's put up a torch. I need to make some more torches here real quick. Don't like to be without my torches. And but be careful of that lava, it will kill you if you catch on fire. It can also catch other things on fire. You can build up around it, like use cobble like this. Let me not get killed, but and another thing I can teach you here is if you can find the source block, which is where the lava it spawns from, then you can stop it if you plug up that source block. But you have to be really careful. I can see the lava is starting right here. So if I see, that's the source block right there. It's where it originates. So if I put a piece of cobble there, now this lava is providing light, which keeps mobs from spawning. But you can, if you put a piece of cobble there at the source block, the lava will slowly dissipate. It'll turn into nothing. I'm going to put a torch up to replace some of the light. And if you got the source block, if you dig it out again, it won't start again. Because you basically replaced the flowing lava block that was there with stone. So, this is a great cave system here, so. And we found some more iron. Awesome. Because iron's just like stone, it can break, so you'll need more throughout the game. And there are lots of other things you can use iron for. And there is even more caves. We are definitely going to be back here. The funny thing about, mining for your first time is you're so vulnerable. You have no armor. I'm going to put 2 torches here just to show myself that there's something else down here. There's different signals you can use for yourself, but to tell yourself. You can put up signs too. That's another thing you can do. And actually, I'm going to come down here, so see if there's any. I see some more iron. That's good. Wow. Yeah, it just goes on forever. It's great. Some caves you find, like I said, you get just a little bit down and it's a dead end and it's not very efficient. I mean, actually just building a stairway down is a little safer than this kind of mining because you can light it up as you actually create the cave, and when you do that, then you don't have as much problem with mob spawning. you know, as long as you light it up sufficiently as you go. But you don't get this sense of adventure and what's down there and will I find diamonds and things like that, you know? So that's pretty fun. I'm glad we found this area. So, let's see. As soon as we mine this coal, I think we'll head back up because I'm guessing that iron will be done smelting. Now, one thing you want to keep in mind, though, is that with things like, it's kind of funny when that does that. It's just a glitch showing you what's above us instead of the mine. What I was going to say is, let's keep our torches on the left, is that you have to be close by for things that happen kind of as you go, like smelting iron or growing plants on your farm. You have to be close by. If you get too far away, it will stop. Yes, I hear you, zombie. Where are you? Is it nighttime up there? It must be. Nope, it's daytime. Must be one of these zombies hiding in the dark. Ah, yes. All of our iron is done smelting. Ah, I dropped my furnace. Okay, pick up our crafting table. I mean, I could leave them here as a base actually, and I think I might. I changed my mind. I'm gonna put them back down because I know we have one in our hidey hole. We have a furnace and a crafting table there, and also I really think we're gonna come back to this cave because it is so awesome and just goes on forever. And I think we will have stuff there that we'll want to go and, you know, see if we can find diamonds and emeralds later. But so I'm going to make note of this, where we are, our little mining base here, we'll call it. Okay, and now we're going to head back to our hidey hole, which was at negative 240 and negative 580 on the Z. So we're going to go positive X and positive Y to get there. So I hit the wrong button. You hit F3 to turn that off. And I'm going to bring out my sword, just in case. First we have to get out of here. But what I was saying is that you just have to be close by when you're smelting, you know. Because you know, it takes too much memory for Minecraft to keep doing these things if you're not in the vicinity. So let's check out towards positive Z. So we need, for Z we need 580, negative 580. And we need negative 240 for our X. So we're heading in the right direction. So with our, you know, getting our numbers a little smaller as we go there. As we walked quite a bit, but not for days and days. We should hopefully be able to get home by nightfall. Another thing I'm showing you here without even realizing it, let me eat my chicken first, is if you double tap on the W button, you will sprint. You'll go a little faster. You will also use hunger faster, so you will get hungry faster. Hello, little piggy. Keep that in mind if you decide to sprint. But I really want to get back. It looks like it's starting to get dark. And we went out to make iron because we didn't want to get... We're almost there, though. Because we wanted some protection, but we really need to craft it. Which I could have done, I guess, back in the cave, but I just wanted to take us back to our hidey hole, our home base, for now, until we make a house. And, so we could make our iron and get ready for the next phase in this adventure. Okay, negative 240. I'm going to try not to go too much further this way and turn more towards positive Z here. So we can get to negative 580, which should be close by. It's getting dark, though. Get out our sword. Okay. Now we can't go up. The leaves are blocking us from jumping here. Okay. Sometimes if they're right above your head or right behind you, that will kind of block you. We're about 40 blocks away this way, and I see a torch. That's a good sign. There we go. And we found our hidey hole, and that's how you find your way using coordinates. Okay, I'm going to run up and get him because he's going to hit me and I don't want to die. There we go. We got him. Now pick up. He drops stuff, sometimes arrows, bones, bows. Let's see, what did he drop today? Arrows and bones, yes. Okay, so we made it safely back to our hidey hole. We are on normal, so no zombies can break in. On hard, they can break down your door. So we have, I'm going to put some coal in our furnace and start. I might as well cook that chicken, so I'll have it. But now let's show you how to make your basic set of, we'll start with armor. There are 4 basic pieces of armor. The first is the helmet, which can be crafted just like this. You can put it down here for now. And then the next set is your chest plate, which is crafted like this. Now, any kind of, if you use iron or diamonds or gold to craft your armor, this you'd use the same recipe just with the different ingots or diamonds instead of gold ingots or iron ingots. Now, the next set is your pants. So, and that's how to craft them. They are called iron leggings. And the final thing is your boots. And they are crafted like that. So now we have our full set of armor. And the way you put it on is you hit your inventory button, your E button, and you can just shift click on them and they will go right up onto you. And here are the little slots that show your armor. So there we go. Now we have a full set of iron armor. Now they are just like weapons and tools, and they can degrade, so you want to keep an eye on them and they don't make a sound or whenever when they die, or maybe they do, it's just hard to hear. But so you will need to either replace or repair them, and we will get to repairs later on in the game. So now we have our full set of iron armor, and now we are going to make these tools I was talking about. The first we are going to make, now we're going to need some more sticks here. So first I'm going to make some more planks. Okay, then I'll make some, I'm just going to make all of these into sticks. Well, most of them anyway. We need an even number to do that. First thing we're going to make is an iron sword, which is stronger than our stone sword and will serve us well in fighting monsters. So the second thing I'm going to make is a set of shears. Now shears can be used for many purposes, but including they can shear the wool off of sheep without killing them. They can also pick up leaves and plants, like flowers. Well, actually you don't need them for flowers, but leaves and grass, I think it is, because usually if you hit grass, you won't get the grass back. You'll get seeds maybe, if you're lucky, not all the time. And leaves, if you hit them, they basically degrade. But if you use shears, you can pick them up and take them and use them for building projects like hedges and things like that, or just for good effects. So, and the last thing I would like to build is craft is a couple of buckets, and buckets are really useful too, especially when it comes to lava. So, and I'm just getting my chicken out of there. Now the way you craft a bucket is like this, and I want 2 of them, so I'm going to do that. Buckets can be used to hold basically 3 things: water, milk, or lava. Milk or water can be used for many things, including your farm, which we'll get to later. It can be used to pick up lava if you want it for some reason. There are uses for it in the game. A water can also be used if you pour water on top of lava. It will generally turn into cobblestone, or actually, if you pour water onto flat lava, it will turn into obsidian, which is another good element. But it can also be used to make water and lava together can be used to make a cobblestone generator, but we don't really need that in this game. So we need it for turning lava into obsidian, because obsidian can be used for other recipes that you need in the game, but that comes later. Mostly I often use it to turn lava into obsidian so I can get around in caves without having to navigate the lava as much. But I'll show you how to do that later. But it's good to have the bucket around, especially when you're exploring in caves like we did today. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in the furnace. I'm going to put my stuff away. Maybe next time we'll go hunting for sheep so we can have a bed. So we can, because when you sleep in a bed in Minecraft, it changes your spawn point. So like, because if you want to, and your spawn point is the place where you come back if you die. So if we get a bed here in our hidey hole, or even if we find a new place where we want to settle down, then having a put my extra sword there. Having a bed is good. It'll set our spawn point, and then if we die, we just come back to where we are, or to where we want to be, so that we don't have to, you know, find our way back when we're already weak and vulnerable from being killed. So next time we'll look in here, we'll make sure we have the stuff we need before we go on our next adventure. So today has been mining and crafting armor and tools, and we've done that. And actually, I forgot one thing. I crafted an extra bucket and didn't craft an iron pick. So let's do that real quick. I can't believe I almost forgot that. But fortunately, we have enough iron left over to do that. And an iron pick is just like you would make a stone pick, only with iron ingots instead of stone. And we'll need that if we want to get diamonds and gold and things like that. So there we go. We made our iron pick. So join us next time. Some things we're going to need to do is do some more mining at some point to get things like diamonds and stuff. We want to maybe, build a real house, plant a farm, maybe even get an animal farm and breed some animals. So we'll just do things one thing at a time. And thanks for joining me today, and I hope you'll join me for the next episode of We Got Skills. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.